Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500, and welcome back to Project Monty. Today we're going to carry on with the rebuild. This is taking over from where the last video finished, same day. Let's get on with it. Yeah, so carrying on from before, what we're going to do is I'm going to get the lights out, move everything to the back of the car. I'm not going to get the back seats back in because, or can I? Just trying to think. You know, I can get the back seats back in. I was thinking I couldn't, something to do with the side panels, but the side panels are actually on. So yeah, we'll get all the seats in, and then we'll make a start on the front as well. We'll get the headlights in and so on. But yeah, for the time being, I'm going to move all the stuff out of the way, take that seat out, give it a bit of a hoover. It's not that dirty particularly, but we'll give it a hoover, get the new seats, the new facelift seats in, and yeah, that will transform it completely then. Nearly 4 o'clock and it's getting dark again. I know it looks much brighter through the camera, but it's really dark, quite dark and dingy. You can see the light in the garage and then the light out here. And it's been raining as well. It's rained all over my seat. This is my spare seat at the moment anyway, so it don't really matter. As you can see, that is out. You should have seen on time lapse. Well, you did see on time lapse. Seats are now in. Look at that. Oh yes, full set of seats, for the right seats, which are nice and clean. Haven't got any door cards, of course, yet. In the back, I've put the other side carpet in as well. I know it's got to come out again, but I just wanted to get it in. I've got it didn't come with a load cover, not load cover, what do you call it, a boot carpet, but I've got one buried in the back of the garage. I've got these bits which incorporate the support either side, but I haven't got a back shelf either, so I'm going to have to get a back shelf for it. But if it comes to it, for the time being, I can take one out of one of the other cars. So the back lights are all working. Obviously we've got the issue with the more broken lights, more broken cables that we didn't know about, which must serve those. Or that, I think that one's just a reflector. Not sure actually. Is one of them a fog light and one of them a reverse? I'm not sure. But I've been trying to phone Fiat to see if they do it and how much it is. I don't reckon they'll do it, because if it was a plug on the other end, I think they probably would. But as it's obviously, it might be a plug that end, but it's obviously goes into the loom that side. It would have to be the entire loom. So the only way I'm going to get one is to get one from a breaker car. So I'm probably going to have to get on to probably Club 500, unless this bloke hasn't come back to me yet, the one that I bought the other loom from. I sent him a message this morning saying any luck, and he hasn't come back to me. Hopefully he will do later. If not, I will call him again tomorrow, or message him again tomorrow. I was going to take the bumper off today and get the lights in, but because of the failing light, and there's quite a bit to do on here with all the trim and everything, and I'm still waiting for bits. I've got to get headlights in, DRLs in, that chrome strip in, the bottom chrome strip on. I'm still waiting for those side bits to come. Apart from that, we're virtually there, aren't we, really? Apart from the bits that I've still got to get. So we will sort of soon. I'm going to see how I get on tomorrow, see to what stage I get tomorrow, and we might be actually in at the point tomorrow, once I've got that front bit done, that I can call up the body shop and say, can I bring it in? The reason the interior light's on is because the door's not shut properly. That'll go out now, assuming the other one's shut properly. It's not, so why is that staying on? Is this door not shut properly? Oh no, it's gone out now. Yeah, so I can't think what else. I need to put the other, at the moment it's only got 2 bolts in each wheel, so I've got to make sure I put another 2 in each wheel. I would like to get, I missed the bloody auction. Auction ended, when was it, last night or this morning? I can't remember. A bloke I've bought some seats off before, who's down in South London somewhere. They were up at £220 last time I looked, which was about an hour to go, I think, and I don't know what they went for. I'll have to check later, but I missed out on those. So I don't really know about wheel. I want to put a set of facelift wheels on because it will set it off and make it look more authentically like a facelift, which of course is what it is. It's not pretending to be a facelift, it is a facelift. I don't know. It can go to the body shop with these wheels on, and then whilst it's at the body shop, I can have a look out for some. So anyway, we will be back, weather permitting, tomorrow morning, which will be part of this video, and we'll get that front done, and then it will really look the part. So see you tomorrow. Right, it's the next day. It's a miserable day. I've been doing some DIY this morning, so it's now about 12:30, 12:30 midday, and I'm just starting. But there's not an awful lot I'm going to do today. All I'm really going to do is the front. I'm going to get as much of this on as I can. Some of the bits have got the chrome trim down the bottom has to be glued, so it's not really the ideal weather to be gluing, so I might leave that bit off. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I might leave that bit off. But I'm going to get the lights in. I'm going to get the centre bit of trimming, and I'm going to put the fog lights and the DRLs in. I think the fog light blanks will go in, push in from the outside once fogs are in. So as you know, I've got one on order. When that comes, I'll try it. If not, then I'll have to take the bumper off again. I've got to take the bumper off again. Got to take the bumper off again anyway, but I just want to get as much on it today as I can. What we're going to do also, oh, that's what I need to tell you. The fellow who I bought the loom at the back, remember I've got the bit missing where the wires have yet again have been cut. He's got that bit for me. He's cut it in the same place where it reaches the main loom, the same as where my one's cut. So, and it's got the plug on the other end, and then the plug on the bit that goes behind the bumper. 20 quid, including postage. And I also asked him if he's got the front one, because I'm still got that outstanding. He's got that as well, 20 quid for that. So 40 quid for both of those. Not too bad, putting it in the post today, so I can't really grumble. 20 quid for that front one is £10 more, £10 less than anyone else is selling it for. So that would be good when we get that. So let's get the front done. One other thing I need to tell you is now the steering wheel airbag's on and everything is on, the airbag light's coming up still and says airbag error. So I don't know why. So I'm going to plug, I'll do that later on. Once I've done this, I'll get in there with Multi ECU scan and scan the airbag ECU, see what's going on. It could be because it's just got code stored from when the airbag was gone, but it could be something else, so I don't know what it is at the moment, which is a bit of a pain. I've just noticed the cowling's not on properly as well. It's not pushed in properly, so we'll get that back on round the speedo. What else was there? Sure there was something else. No, I can't remember. Let's set you up on time lapse. Let's get this bumper done as much as we can. I just unpacked this bit. I forgot this was second hand. It is a little bit tarnished, this. I'm hoping it will polish off. But yeah, so this bit goes in from underneath, or from behind I should say, and then this bit goes on from the front. If you remember, I put this bit in. You might be able to put it in, I'm not going to attempt it just in case, the fact that it's separate, but you might be able to put that in once it's you know, before you put that in, but as they are separate, I am going to put it in afterwards. So I'm going to put that bit safe first, and then this screws in, so I've got loads of screws down here. So let's just turn this over. You might have noticed that I'm doing this on the floor. My bit of DIY this morning included shaving some wood off the bottom of the front door. I used my cheap wooden trestles to try and support the heavy front door, and no guesses what happened. It destroyed it. Right, let's get some washing up liquid just to help it along the way. Put it on all the little tabs. I think it definitely helps doing this. This is really strong. It's not pure washing up liquid, despite the very, very green colour. Lidl's finest. Other washing up liquids are available. But yeah, very strong to make it as slippery as possible. Which obviously will just evaporate away. Right, that's that. Okay, let's hate these clips on these things. Oh, got the fumes of the washing up liquid. Oh dear, blimey. Right, let's try and do this without breaking it. Yeah, it seems to be going on alright, thanks to the washing up liquid. It was. You really have to push these things hard, and considering they're relatively flimsy plastic, I'm surprised they don't just break. Right, so that doesn't need any screws in it at all because it's held on by that. So how someone gets these things off without breaking them, God only knows. And if you remember when I did this one on the red car, the one I took off had screws on, the one I put on didn't. It just pushed in. So I'm not quite sure. This one doesn't seem to have, I don't know, has it been broken? So I don't know. I don't know. Let's turn it around the right way. Oop, that'll do the bumper a lot of good, wouldn't it? Just scrape it on the wall. Let's use more washing up liquid. Yeah, I don't know, not sure about this. This is held in by tabs as well, but as I say, the last one didn't. It is very, very finely raining, which is really not very nice. I suppose it's better than it being piddling down, but I need to watch the auctions. That black one's up again today, and I want to make sure that I'm not going to bid on it. I thought about bidding on it, but I decided not to, because I can't have another car at the moment. Oh, don't like these. I just think they're going to break. Probably will. I can't afford for these to break. They're too expensive. Gordon Bennett. I think that's in. Trouble is as well is these yeah, see that one's not held in very well. They might have to give that a bit of glue on the end of that one. The other end's alright. Yeah, I don't like the way these are held in. I think it's very good. Yeah, we'll have to get a little, won't worry about it now, but we'll have to get a little drop of glue behind it just to hold it in place. So that's that makes it look a lot nicer, doesn't it? What do you think? Yeah. I wish that fog light would hurry up and come. So I'm going to put the fog lights in now. Got to make sure, hopefully I've got, I'm sure I will have bolts. It's the clips that because I haven't done one of these before, I don't know what clips, if any, that they have on them when they screw in. They must screw into something. They're probably the same sort of thing as the DRLs. If they are exactly the same as that, which I hope they are, that'll be fine because I've got loads of them. So let's turn it over, and yeah. So I think I'm going to put you on time lapse for this. I think it's not exactly very interesting. So yeah, let's hopefully we'll come out. We'll see you the other side when they're in, hopefully, and I can explain if there was any peculiarities on doing it, how I did it. See you on the other side. I decided to do it in real time, and what I've just discovered is the fog light that I bought, which is supposed to be for a facelift for the which side's which? Hang on, for the passenger side, is the wrong one. It's, you can tell by the surrounds, they're completely different. They're a different shape. So that'll have to go back. I will double check the. I don't want to slag the person off too much just now, but I will have to check the listing. But as far as I know, oh, don't tell me these things don't fit on here. So these are my big thing of DRL things, which don't appear to be having much luck going on. Oh, don't tell me this, please. Why do they have to be bloody different? Stupid. Some of them, I have got some longer ones. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, these things are sent to try us. Let's try these ones. No, they don't fit either. Oh, hang on, that's got a bit of plastic in. Do you need a signature?
Yeah, I'll sign for it myself, that's fine. I'll just put it in the box if that's
Yeah, I'll grab it actually, as soon as I've got the door open. So yeah, I can't get these in. Oh, what a bastard. I can't believe they're different. Now, I have got a box of fog lights. Oh, I was getting that bit of plastic out, wasn't I, on that longer one? What did I do with it? It's here. See if that fits on there now. I don't know where these ones. Oh no, they do. They fit. I don't know where those ones come from, but they're longer. Got another one there. Whether they're the right ones or not, I don't know. That one's got a bit of plastic in it as well. Oh, come on. That's it. We've got any more? Yeah, I've got one more there. Because obviously I need one for the other side as well. But the one on this side looks different. That got plastic in? No, that one's alright. Oh, yes, it has. No, they have. I don't know what these are off. But they've obviously something that's broken because they've all got still got the bit of plastic of whatever it was that was broken. Yeah, what I was saying is I've got fog lights that are sort of, they're a bit of a mess, fog lights, but they're off of the old one. And I'm just wondering whether there's any of these in the box. I've got them in their own box. So if I've got any of these things, then they can be used. Now I don't know whether these ones, the ordinary ones, will go on this side. No. Oh, bloody hell, once you get these on, even though they're wrong, you can't get them off. The rain is starting to get a bit heavier. They must be from a bumper of some sort, but they, as I say, they are. Let me show you. I'm waffling on about it. Let me get up as close to the camera so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So, where are we? So that's the one I'm putting on. Get it in focus. And this is the other one. See there, that one is longer, which is long enough to go on, but the This one's proving difficult. Right. Okay. That should fit on there. And hopefully these same screws that fit the DRLs will screw up on here. Pretty sure they will. I mean, we haven't got the cable yet anyway, so I can't actually connect them, of course, but yeah, but it's nice to get them on. Oh. Right, have I got any more of those long ones? Oh yeah, got one more. So that can go, oh, in that case, I only need one more. Is there another one here? No, typical. Never mind, I'm sure I've probably got one on the floor down here. Check it out. That was that came in the post, and it's got the clips on the back and it just pushes in. So I've just placed the bumper on there for the minute. I better actually put it in there a little bit better. So I'm going to try and push it on now. It should just push on from the outside. Hey, look at that. Fantastic. Yes. What a transformation, eh? I haven't plugged in the DRLs, I'm not going to bother. I'm annoyed about that fog light. I think I've got my towing eyes come as well, my towing eye cover, so I can get that painted. So I'll do that in the garage, out of the rain. So yeah, there's nothing else I can actually do now. I'm going to probably go and have some lunch in a minute, so I think once I've had my lunch I'm going to come out. I can't do much in this weather. But I can go in, get in the car, and I can do the multi-ECU scan thing because I want to see what the issue is with the airbags, because that's not good. I'm hoping it's just the codes need clearing, but normally they would just clear themselves once you've done it. It's only really where if you've got a driver's or passenger airbag that have blown, even if you haven't got crash data, it's normally those that will need clearing before the lights go off. I guess maybe because I've put an airbag on, maybe, I don't know, maybe because it's a different airbag, it doesn't need proxy alignment, but I don't know, we'll plug it in and have a look anyway. But yeah, we'll be back then. It's starting to rain harder again as well, so see you in a bit. Alright, as you can see, well, you probably just missed it, it came up check airbag, and as you can see, it's come up now, check airbag. So this is the only airbag we've actually changed. Nothing else has been changed. So, unless something is faulty, I'm hoping that it's they just need clearing. But we'll see. Let's see what comes up. Bear with. Don't worry about the ISO code, doesn't matter about that. Errors. What have we got? Hopefully they all say intermittent. Intermittent. Driver's side airbag resistance. Side airbag. Ooh, that's the seat. Passenger airbag exclusion control light. Driver's side airbag resistance. Is that the seat? Or is that the curtain? Yeah, that's the seat. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. I wonder if I've not plugged it in properly, or whether the wire's damaged. Okay, let's clear those errors. So my new seats. No fault codes, but it comes straight back at driver's side airbag. Oh, no, it says driver's side airbag resistance. What is that? I'm not quite sure what one that is. Driver's side airbag resistance. Yeah, so I was originally talking about seat, and then I started talking about this. Got a bit confused there. Driver's side airbag resistance. So it is the seat. So I've either not plugged it in properly, and I remember plugging them in, so that it is plugged in, or it's faulty, or there's something else amiss. So I think what I need to do is I need to switch the ignition off, disconnect the battery, unplug that seat, plug it back in. If that doesn't work, I won't be doing it today because of the weather, but what I'll do is I'll put back that sports seat that was in here, that I know obviously came out of Project Van Gogh, which is fine, and plug that in, because obviously if it isn't that, it could be the wiring, which is a pain, because let's hope I haven't plugged it in properly for some reason. I'm sure I have, but yeah, we don't want a seat with a dodgy airbag. You connect 5-inch, isn't it? I think it's the 5-inch. It's not the 7-inch. DAB aerial, look, open circuit. Yeah, that's because we haven't got one plugged in. So we ordered one of those. What was we going to do? Body computer. There is... oh, quite a lot there. Window relay enable. Oh yeah, rain sensor open circuit. Rain sensor open circuit. But that hasn't got a rain sensor. So that's what that must be what that wire is for. But the mirror is an ordinary mirror. There is no rain. I'm assuming the rain sensor is in the mirror housing like it normally is, because this car hasn't got one. That's weird. That's very weird. Daylight's open circuit, that's because they're not plugged in. Proxy, obviously we know it needs a proxy. Rear fog lights, yeah. Intelligent alternator, don't know what that is. Right low beam, yeah, we know about all that. The windows obviously, oh, window relay enable. Open circuit, I don't know what that's all about. Let's clear those. See what comes back. We'll disconnect, go back into it, they will come back. I won't worry about it for the time being. That's, yeah, I don't know. What's interesting about that though, someone did mention that the facelifts have a different one, which is a bit like the one in the 500X, where you've got individual switches for both sides and so on and so forth. I looked at probably 15 on both Copart and on eBay, and every single one I looked at had this light. Now I know the light you're talking about, maybe that was an optional extra if you had rain sensors, which I don't know, maybe that is. Would a rain sensor be in that? I don't see as it can be. Rain sensors are normally on the windscreen, aren't they? Within this bit somewhere. But there's nothing on this. This is just a bog standard mirror. So I don't understand that. Weird. I'll look at that actually. I mean, I will look at. There was one. I think I saw one of those on eBay. I'm going to have another look, see if they've got some sort of rain sensor built into them, but I don't really understand how it could. I mean, how can something that's placed up there know whether it's raining or not? It needs to be on the outside of the windscreen, doesn't it? That's really bizarre. Don't understand that. As for the DAB area, while we're here, when it comes, what I'm going to do is it's got a 3 metre cable, which is far too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it from behind the stereo, underneath, up behind that, and then as we got the roof lining off, I'm going to run it all the way up around the back to the back and have it mounted on the rear window, the passenger side. That should use up some of the cable. So here, there's not really anything else I can do now. Well, let's do this seat, and then we'll come back and see if it's helped. Not convinced it's going to, but I can't change the seats again today because it's too rainy to be doing that today. So that'll have to be a job for next week. But yeah, let's do it. I feel really daft now. I'm pleased, but I feel really daft. What I did, I got down there on my knees and had a look at the airbag cable plug, and it wasn't pushed in. It was in the socket, but it wasn't pushed home. So that was a bit daft of me, and the airbag light has now gone out. So any errors that are here will be intermittent, and it will go. Oh, I'm really pleased about that. I was starting to worry. I was really starting to worry then. F3 errors. Oh, let's do it with the mouse. Oh, driver side airbag resistance intermittent. That's, phew, clear that. No fault codes. Yay! Oh man, that's it. Obviously, as you know, we need to do a proxy alignment on this, but yeah, that'll be one of the last things I do. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm pleased, so pleased about that. Disconnect. Right, but I am intrigued about this. I'm really intrigued. I'm going to have to do a bit of research, but I cannot see any way that a rain sensor, unless it's a separate, no, it would still be, surely they wouldn't have taken the rain sensor, the thieves. What would be the point of taking a rain sensor? Don't know. I'm gonna have a little look. I still need to try and get onto Fiat and see if we can get these clips as well. I tried ringing them yesterday. I got through once and they tried to put me through to parts department and didn't work. They were not answering their phone, but then I kept ringing back and I'm just getting a recorded message saying that all their operators are busy. So I never got through in the end, so I'm going to try it again now. So that's it for the time being. So I got some more bits through the post. So first of all, I got the GPS antenna. So I did find out what I think was it called FACRA, I think it's called, isn't it? The connection. Now this one's blue. Some people have said it's grey. It should be grey. This one's blue, but it looks like it's the right thing. So hopefully it's going to fit. Yeah, weird one that. But some people have said it's definitely been cut off at the back, and it hasn't. It hasn't. I can only think that for whatever reason, that car didn't have DAB. I haven't actually looked at another look at the aerial actually to see if it's a DAB aerial, because what I'm thinking to myself, there's one thought that I had afterwards, rather than this being plugged in, maybe the ordinary aerial, which is that other very similar looking lead, plugs into that DAB socket, rather than have one for radio, one for DAB. That was the only thing I could think of, and I need to look at the aerial and have a look. In fact, I'm going to go out in a second and have a look. But that's really weird. That's the only bit. So before I open that and try and do that and put this in, I'm going to actually try. I'm going to take the stereo out, take that aerial lead out, and see if it fits into the DAB lead. Because with one aerial, why would you have two separate leads? I know you have two sort of separate leads at the back on the aerial, because when I did the 500X aerial, that's obviously a DAB one. And that was what the situation was with that. So I'm not really sure. So either that other one fits into that one and the other one's redundant, you don't need it, or hopefully this one will fit, one or the other. If I don't need this one, I bought it on Amazon, so it's easy to send back. But yeah, I'm going to go out and have a look in a sec. I haven't got the keys with me, so I'm only going to look from the outside. But yeah, I bought some new screw extractors as well because my old ones are getting a bit worn. They're only cheap. And then I got these in the post, which are the little chrome whiskers. Lovely and new for both sides. So we'll get those on next week. That'll be on the next video, as will the aerial. But let's quickly, got to get that back in there. This garage is such a mess. It's unbelievable. As soon as this car's off to the body shop, which will hopefully be next week, I'm going to sort this garage out once and for all. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's go out and have a look at this aerial. As far as I can see there, it's just a bog standard aerial. It looks exactly the same. I'm looking at the car over there, which you can't really see, but it looks exactly the same aerial as that to me. So I will get in there and have a look at the cables, but I'm pretty sure that's just a standard FM aerial. But we'll have a look anyway. But yeah, we'll do that next week, and that'll come on next week's video. So we'll call it a day on this video now. There's enough for Sunday's upload. So yeah, as you can see, the car is coming along quite well now, and hopefully we should be ready to go to the body shop next week. So I think tomorrow, just trying to think what I've got to do. It's when I can do it. That's the problem. I'm not working. I might have a go at Saturday to get it enough done to get it over there. Sorry, bits falling over. I've got a load of rubbish down there. It's just all falling. A few bits I've got to do to get it to be able to take it down. The problem is it's not insured either. So I need to. Hopefully Saturday. I think I'm going to leave it till next week, because hopefully Saturday the bloke will be back from Dubai and he will be coming to pick up the white one, Project Marquee. I've had the £500 deposit from him since about 3 or 4 days before Christmas, and he's been. I think I've mentioned before. He's been stuck in Dubai with COVID, and he said he's due back on 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. I don't know if that's home or the flight lands or what, but on Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, I'm going to Cornwall, and then coming back Monday afternoon. It's not a jolly. My brother-in-law's mum is moving up here because her husband died recently, so she sold the house down there and she's moving up this way. And my brother-in-law has just had a hip operation, so he can't drive. So I've taken a day's holiday on Monday, and I'm going down Sunday to finish packing up, bring a load of stuff back in my brother-in-law's Land Rover Sport, not Range Rover. Was it Range Rover Sport? No, Land Rover Sport. Discovery, whatever that is. I'm not up with those. Yeah, it's a Discovery Sport. So yeah, that's what I'm driving down to Cornwall in. So Monday I'm off, but I'm coming back. So and then I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. So unless I can get it done on Saturday, I won't be able to take it to the body shop until Friday anyway, which is a bit of a nuisance, but that's what it is, so never mind. Anyway, enough of that waffle. That'll be in the next video. So we may not have a Wednesday video if I don't manage to get that down to the body shop. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, but there may be a Wednesday video on something else. But for the time being, that is the end of this one. I'm waffling, so I need to stop before you all start berating me for waffling. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can see that it's really coming together now. I appreciate your help with this DAB aerial thing and so on and everything else, of course. But yeah, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. Numbers since Christmas have started going up quite quickly. Let's continue that trend to get to the next milestone of 5,000. That would be great. Can we get to 5,000 by the middle of the year? That would be fantastic. With your help, if you are a casual viewer, hit that subscribe button and we'll get there. So anyway, that's it for now. So we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. We'll see you soon.